Welcome one and all. My name is Hunter, the undeclared saint of YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna tone my jokes down for a bit, because right now I'm gonna be talking about something serious. I grew up with YouTube, and generally speaking, the internet culture that I have is revolving around YouTube. You know, from Filthy Frank to PewDiePie, from that to Markiplier to Smosh, to, the general dynamic of YouTube channels, content cops, how Leafy was thrown out of YouTube basically, and all of that. And it's for me, it's like a different environment than what we have around, like in the world generally. Now, growing up seeing this and then starting to take part of YouTube, but this channel, I feel like I've got a little bit of a say in this whole thing, despite being a minor channel that still doesn't have the audience, doesn't have the influence that much over the stuff happening on the internet right now. But now I want to address the thing that is like the elephant in the room right now, the whole James Charles thing. Now, James Charles, again, is under the spotlight for, I don't know. I feel like every time he has some shit like this going on at this point, it's not the first time, and perhaps it's not going to be the last one. But today, I'm not going to be talking about James Charles. I'm not going to be talking about his drama specifically, because god damn it, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's a fucking expert on this thing right now, and you kind of might see my overall problem already. Everybody's a fucking expert for some reason. He confirmed that he groomed a child, fucking cancel him already. I am not supporting him. I'm not saying he's innocent, but neither I am saying that we should just fucking, kick him out of YouTube and that's it. Bye bye, James Charles, go to hell. I want to talk about something very, very stupid and cancer in this community, and many channels do it too. Like, I'm even gonna go as far as to even like say, for instance, I saw this at the H3 podcast and I was kind of annoyed that Ethan would do this as well. You see, the main criticism of drama has always been from sane people is that it's not facts versus reality, or like fact versus your allegations. It's actually who claimed first, who threw the shit first. That person is generally right. One day somebody come to me, or like somebody can go to the internet and make an absurd claim about me, claim that, I don't know, I'm a super racist guy or something like that. And by the time I'll be able to respond, I'll already have a dedicated group of people who hate me and want to cancel me no matter what. And everything I say afterwards is just me trying to defend myself despite the fact that I'm in the wrong. Now, I want to talk about this specific thing. And that is if this James, wow, my name game is so off the line today. This James Charles situation, it is a serious thing. Grooming somebody, that's totally illegal, dude. And like below 18, trying to get into a sexual relationship with that, no matter what you say, even if you say like, I didn't know, or I verified, but turns out that they lied to me or something, that doesn't work. And it's stupid. It's wrong. Even if you really had no bad intent whatsoever, if you really didn't know that a person was a minor, still what you do is wrong, and it's still bad. Now, with that said, this is a serious topic. This is not a topic that me, we can just sit and fix. We cannot like make this whole thing into a justice served moment by ourselves. This is not what we do. Am I a lawyer? No. Are you a lawyer? No. I see this as a very wrong move from the people who, claim such things and push such allegations. Okay, I get it. You need some help. And sharing your story is not bad. But this type of incident, this type of drama is not for the internet, is not for Twitter, it's not for YouTube, it's not for anything. It is for the court to do. It is for the court, it is for the law to decide that shit. It is not up to other YouTubers to go and start bashing some other guy. It's not, okay, specific topic. It's not YouTubers' job to bash. They have the right to speak about that. Now I'll tell you that. They have the right. But I feel like this is a growing trend. On YouTube, a lot of the time, something like this happens. And instantly, all the YouTubers, all the commentary channels think that they're the fucking judge. What are you, Judge Dredd? They're just trying to take out the gun and shoot the guy and, serve justice. This is not how it works. Canceling somebody, doing all of that shit. We are talking how cancel culture is retarded, how it's ridiculous, how it's stupid, and it's a dying trend. Yet, we do the same thing under a different name. Oh yeah, but we're right, he actually did these bad things. Well, power to you. Power to you. But if he really did that, the place to discuss this, the place that this person is gonna be either guilty or not, is the court. It is not internet. It is not your damn house. Now I'm gonna be shit talking right now to those people who claim victim. And everybody's gonna probably flip it, especially in the future if I do grow up. This part of the video is gonna be flipped and turned on me super hard. But I'm gonna say it anyways. It's not about the James Charles situation right now. Remember Pyrocynical? He was also alleged to be a groomer. Thankfully, Pyro is not guilty, as far as I know. But again, when it first came out, people jumped on that shit. And I remember I have a pre-recorded video that I didn't release saying that it is too early to make anything out of this story. We have to wait for both parties to show their evidence so we can actually assess what's going on. Now, this is a different story from James Charles' story because, James Charles admits that shit happened, while Pyrocynical explained the whole situation and turns out it is not what it seems. But the point I'm making here is that these people, most of the time, who claim, this either sexual assault or other types of crime things, let's say, on social media, don't really do that for the help. It seems they just want to cancel the person. They want either to be talked about for a while, or they want that person to be just canceled, removed from the platform or something like that. And that is the bad part. There are people who really need more vocal speech. They don't have the power, they don't have the money to sue somebody. Perhaps they are in need of help, perhaps they're afraid to speak about it on their own, and that's why they need the public to know first so that they can go forward with their support. I get that. That is totally normal, that is totally fine. But now, speaking about the general cases, it is a stupid thing. I really don't like when people, instead of bringing it up to the court, instead of filing a lawsuit, instead of contacting the cops, people sit on Twitter or make a YouTube video. This is not how this system works. If somebody kills your neighbor, you don't tweet about that. You call the police. If somebody rapes your kid, you don't fucking tweet about that. You don't make a YouTube fucking site I was groomed. Motherfucker, you go to the police. That is not a joke. And, that's when everybody starts playing the lawyer. Here, okay, the victims and the people at guilt, now, they're on one side. But the people who play judge are just so stupid. Who are you, man? Just honestly, when did you get your law education? When did you qualify to be a person to declare if somebody's wrong or not? Share your opinion, but don't try to force people into seeing it the way that you see it. It's so ridiculous to me that I have to make a video about it. I have to talk about it right now because it's becoming the norm. It's becoming the norm. Somebody throws an accusation and instantly, how could you? This is a crime. If it is a crime, there will be a report about it. If it is a crime, there will be a lawsuit about it. If it is a crime, the judge will come and judge will decide what the fuck is going on. Who the hell are you guys? Now, this overall video might sound like I am defending James Charles or all these, people who are accused of something. And to be quite honest, if you think that way, I feel like you missed the whole point and I cannot get through you at this point. I'm very sorry. You are already brain dead. And I don't want to be portrayed as a person who supports these people because I do not. I'm the first person against these things. But the reason I'm talking about this right now is because we have a shitty norm. So many people that actually did nothing catch fire because of this. Dude, you remember Johnny Depp's story? Why the fuck did it come to the point that he lost everything? Because it was all an accusation, because it was all with a fake evidence, false claims, and people played the judge. There was no lawsuit, there was no nothing, people played the judge. And this is what happens when unqualified people, when people who do not actually know the whole story, when people don't wait for proper responses, they start talking this as if they know everything. This is what happens. They ruin lives, they ruin careers, they fuck people over so hard, there is no recovery from that shit. And yet they act like the heroes that they are, the wise fucking smart people that they are. So in my eyes, if you're one of those people who goes right and just says, okay, this person is fucking guilty, fuck it, without even giving a second thought about it. If you're trying to rally people, to cancel somebody, to remove somebody, well, then you are no better than those people who commit those crimes. Not at all. Anyways, I know this is more of a rant than anything, but it just grinds my gears. And at this point, I don't see any major YouTuber, major platform owner talk about this at all. They just jump on fucking bandwagon because it's easy to say somebody bad, and that's it. You get away with it instead of saying somebody's good. It's annoying. It's a damn shame that the YouTube platform, the YouTube community that I so much loved when I was growing up is forming into this cancer of, I don't know, like stupidity and just trend hopping that I cannot recognize anything from my childhood anymore. So yeah, guys, hopefully you and I will make a little difference in the future in this whole situation that is YouTube's community. But until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay safe out there, and as always, hopefully I'll see you in my next video where I will not be crying like a bitch like I did these 10 minutes. Goodbye.